Hey, welcome to another episode of Mike's Collection. I'm Mike, and I've got a couple of very special guests with me today. These are my nephews, belonging to my brother Doug. So I've got nephew Alex and nephew Luke. And both me and Doug probably like toys more than these guys do. But I thought I'd bring them on to get a child's perspective, a young man's perspective on toys these days. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? What kind of toys do you like?
Well, I really like dinosaurs, so
Good choice.
I like dinosaur toys.
Yeah, I should have had them out ready to talk about, but do you have any just like the plain crappy rubber dinosaurs? Like not Jurassic Park, but like just dollar store. Yeah, those are still fun though.
Yeah.
Alright, and because I asked you guys to bring a couple of your favorite toys.
Yes.
So you've got a dinosaur, I believe.
Well, mainly all my Jurassic World dinosaurs.
Alright, well bring them out. Let's take a look at what the kids today like.
So, this is the Mosasaurus toy. It's supposed to be real feel, and if you feel the back it is, but it's a little bit too squishy, I find.
Yeah, and I actually have this exact toy already, and I think it's really cool. I put it on my top 10 list of best toys last year. But yeah, because this is the kind of dinosaur you didn't have when I was a kid. I don't even know if they knew these things existed back then.
Yes.
But yeah, he's cool and he's different. And yeah, I like that he's got the articulated jaw too, so you can make him chew on guys. But yeah, he's a little squishy.
And then I have the Sinoceratops, and he's cool because there's a button on his back and this happens. And so he can make noises, you can move his arms.
You can bring him up a little bit closer so everybody can see him a little bit better.
And sadly his tail doesn't move, but...
Can I check this guy out?
That's cool.
Yeah, I like this guy's paint job. Although his mouth doesn't open, which kind of sucks. I think this guy just sneezed on me and wiped it on my arm. Yeah, no, he's cool. I'll make the blooper reel.
And then I also have the Carnotaurus, and he also has a button on his back. And sadly, he doesn't make any noises, so...
Do you like them better when they make noises?
They're cool, but when, they're... when you're not trying to make them make noises and someone just tells you to be quiet, and like Luke here.
This guy's got really gimpy arms.
Yes.
They're really small.
Yeah, that's more embarrassing than even T-Rexes usually get made fun of, but that's pretty silly looking.
Yes.
See, I don't really like it when toys make noise. Like dinosaurs, it's a little better, makes more sense. But when you have a talking action figure that just says one or two sentences with a voice, I don't understand what the point of it is. Alright, but yeah, he's cool. This is another dinosaur that I'm sure that these guys have been known about for a while, but I didn't have any of these when I was a kid. It was just T-Rexes and iguanodons.
And his legs can move, and also his tail.
Sweet.
And sadly, if you press the button for too long, then his mouth will just close, so it's not really good roaring action, but you can make him roar.
Now, do you have any dinosaurs?
No.
No?
Only one.
Okay, what about the Lego stuff? Do you have Lego Jurassic Park?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Well, one.
Alright.
Two.
Now, do you have Lego Jurassic Park as 2, or do you also just like the...
Oh, I have a ton of Lego Jurassic Park at my house.
He has a mansion one.
Yeah, at my house I'm making a whole big set, and today I bought another set. So.
And it has a gift shop.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, and what's this guy?
And so now I have the Herrerasaurus, and it's a little bit hard to open his mouth, but you can do it. And his arms can also move. Same with his legs.
He's got much better arms.
And his tail, you can only move it sideways, you can't move this bent part, so that doesn't really work. But
and he's kind of small, so maybe get him up close so we can get a good look at him. But he's pretty sweet.
Yep.
It's weird, though, that he doesn't have a button to make his mouth open.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stay open? Okay, it does stay open, I guess, if you force it. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him. Because even though my favorite dinosaur was like a Triceratops, and Doug, who's just off camera here, he always liked the Stegosaurus.
Yes.
But they're like plant eaters, so it was kind of harder to play with them when like we'd make our G.I. Joes go to prehistoric times or something. They just weren't very scary. So this is the kind of dinosaur you need to chase your G.I. Joes around.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right, who we got next?
And then I have the Minmi.
That's on Ankylosaurus or whatever?
Because he doesn't have the club on the back of his tail.
Yeah.
He can't move as
We
much.
got a little
Like
paleontologist over here.
his tail, it can move, but it starts to almost like turn it a little bit, and like you can barely even turn it.
Okay.
And then all his legs will move, and it's like really hard to even make his head move a little.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
like,
no, he's cool too. I like the paint jobs. They're not
Yes.
just plain green or plain brown or something.
And then,
I feel spoiled just having any articulation on a dinosaur toy because they were all just solid hunks of rubber when I was a kid.
And then I have this guy. His name is super hard to pronounce, and like his
You know
tail moves a little bit, and he can open his mouth, but it's really hard because his teeth are so big. Because when you close it, they almost go over the jaw, so you have to try to open it by like the back of the jaw. And then his arms move. Same with his legs. But yeah, cool.
He's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen most of these guys before. Yeah, I like him. There's a line of dinosaur toys. I forget what they're called. I'll have to show them to you later. But they're a lot more expensive, so your dad might not want me to show you. But they're like really cool. It's like a whole series of raptors with feathers and stuff. So these are the figures I was thinking about. It's from a toy line called Beasts of the Mesozoic that started as a Kickstarter. And they did a whole series of these feathered raptors. And then the second series, they're getting into kind of the more Triceratops, like horned dinosaurs. So yeah, check them out. Beasts of the Mesozoic.
And then I have the Dilophosaurus, my very first one of these Jurassic World toys.
Yeah, he's classic.
And he does come with like this poison you could have in the middle, but I lost it a while ago because you could kind of see the hole.
Yeah, now I'm noticing his fins there, they come out
Yes.
by the looks of things. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Because I think on the old figure you either had to buy one like this and one like that. Like I know with the pop figurines they did of this guy,
Yeah.
you can only do it one or the other. So
And they also made a T-Rex out of a pop figure.
Yeah, that Luke broke the leg off of.
now I know you've got a bag of stuff there, but do you have a T-Rex in there?
Sadly no. Because like I do have a T-Rex toy. He's big, but he's not this like Jurassic World brand.
Right.
He's more like a squishy thing, almost like the Mosasaurus.
So I've got the T-Rex from the very original Jurassic Park movie, which is pretty cool because our Uncle Brian, my youngest brother, he had the T-Rex because Jurassic Park, when that came out, we were maybe a little too old to get into the toys, but Brian collected that stuff. And then he got out of toys and he gave it all to me and Doug.
Yeah, like this guy, his arms can move, his tail can't move,
Okay.
and his legs can move, but he's so hard to stand up because it's hard to see, but
Yeah.
his legs, they almost like, if you look at the bottom, one leg is almost tilted upward.
Yeah.
And then for my final guy, I got this guy for my grade 4 grading gift.
And what grade are you now?
I'll be in grade 6 this year. And I got the Indoraptor. This isn't the one where you have to like move its tail and then it makes noise.
I think this is the exact same one I have.
Yeah, so like he has a ton of joints you can move. Like you can move his neck,
Yeah.
his head. You can also move like his mouth,
Yeah, he's cool.
and then his wrists, his elbow, his arm.
Yeah.
Sadly, I broke his tail off right here, but
Oh,
this
really?
part's supposed to move.
So is it crazy glued?
Yeah. And like he can also move his legs. So overall, this one might be my favorite figure I have.
So you don't have Blue or any of the other like
Nope.
normal raptors?
I do.
Do you?
I think.
No. You only have the
Steggy.
Stiglock.
The what? The Steggy?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, have you seen all the Jurassic Park movies? Like the 3 old
Yes.
ones and the 2 new ones?
Yes.
So what is your favorite one?
My favorite one, like, I almost like how it's still at the park in the Jurassic
You can stand up.
World. The first Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
But then I almost like the creatures more in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just takes too much time inside of the mansion.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. I like Jurassic World a lot, even though it was, in a lot of ways, a remake of Jurassic Park, the first one. It was like a nice kind of callback to all the stuff that happened in that movie. But then in Fallen Kingdom, I don't know. Yeah, it was just too much this guy run around a mansion. And it was kind of almost more like a horror movie. It didn't feel as much like a Jurassic Park movie. But he's a cool design.
Yeah.
Same as I have the toy of the Indominus Rex, which I thought was, even if I didn't necessarily love the idea of them making up dinosaurs for the movie. I still think he's a cool design. So
Yeah.
what's up? All right, you put him
The
away.
one thing that I find weird about the Indoraptor is how he comes from Velociraptor and Indominus Rex DNA, and the Indominus Rex is white, and the Indoraptor is a complete different color of the Indominus Rex.
Well, I guess you can do whatever you want when you're
Yes.
messing with science.
And I think that's all my toys. Yes, it is.
All right. So now let's take a little bit of look at your stuff later, Luke. What did you bring to show everybody? This might be a good place for a cut.
So this is Drift and Fort Nite, and I did bring his back bling. I'm just gonna get it.
I've got a guest appearance by Casey here in the background.
This is the
Casey.
backpack.
Yeah.
It's floaty.
Okay, so this is a character from Fort Nite, right? Mm-hmm. All right, got a crotch sniffing dog interrupting the shot.
And it also comes with a pickaxe and a gun.
All right, so yeah. And is this a guy or a girl?
Guy.
Okay. Just a flamboyant guy, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So I haven't played Fortnite. I've seen the figures. Like, what's the deal with? Why does he have a googly-eyed floaty unicorn?
Well,
It's a backpack. Like, you can get different backpacks in Fortnite.
Yeah.
and it's almost like a llama corn because, like,
Oh, it's a llama corn.
there's the loot llamas and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the face is the same as a loot llama, but he has a horn, so.
And what's the story of Fortnite? Are you able to tell me that?
Well, there is Fortnite Save the World, and that is, you have to buy it, and it's almost like a zombie apocalypse. Like, apparently Fortnite started off as a horror game,
Oh, really?
but then
I don't think I can get this dude to stand up.
last year Fortnite,
Do they come with display bases?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the gun. It's a scar.
Okay, that's cool. That's got more detail on it than most.
When I tried
G.I.
to get
Joe
it out
games.
of the package, I kind of broke it because this came off.
Well, I don't know. Was that supposed to?
No.
No.
yeah, Fortnite got introduced to Fortnite Battle Royale, which is the free thing for Fortnite, and that came out last year.
I think I might have got his pickaxe. No, I didn't. This is my next guy. He's the Skull Trooper.
Now, I've seen this guy, and I've actually thought about getting him. And I bet your dad likes that guy too, because you know what that reminds me of, and I'm sure it reminds him too. That
Karate
looks like
Kid.
Karate Kid when Johnny and the other Cobra Kai guys put on that suit. And I find it seems like it must be a nod to it. Like, that can't be coincidental.
Yeah.
When it was in the package, the foot was kind of weird, and it was like sticking up, and I couldn't get it down, and I still can't get it down. It's like right here.
I like his clunky shoes.
Yeah,
Can I see him?
most of the Fortnite things are all copies,
Oops.
like,
We'll get that later. Lost his backpack. But yeah, so here's this guy, and yeah, he definitely looks like Johnny and the boys from that very iconic scene of the original Karate Kid. So yeah, he's cool. And was this one of his weapons?
Yeah, this is his pickaxe.
Okay, that's cool. Kind of looks like Skeletor's Havoc Staff. Alright. So, and how many of these guys do you have?
3 big ones, and I have more little ones.
Like the G.I. Joe size guys?
Yeah, I also have a lot of G.I. Joe size.
So they came out first, right? The small ones?
I'd say they came out at like the exact same time, maybe.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to get some in small and some in big?
Well,
Like what size do you like better?
I kind of like the small ones more because
They can
they're more
hold the
playable.
guns. Yeah. These ones, you can't move them as easy.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much just for display. And this is my other guy, my third guy. And it comes with a back bling. And when you're playing the game, it says how much kills you have right here. And if I was playing a game and I had 11 kills, this would be how it shows.
Okay. That's cool. Well, this guy's cool too.
Yeah, his name's Aim. And
Aim?
yeah,
Yeah, here's the Season 6 mystery skin.
yeah,
Their backpacks don't stay in very good though, do they?
yeah. And this is his pickaxe.
Okay. So is that the weapon of choice? Do they all have pickaxes?
Yeah, most
Yeah.
skins.
They're how you farm material, and you should deal 20 damage
So
to opponents.
that's kind of like Minecraft where you have to mine stuff. So yeah, this guy's cool. Like there doesn't seem to be much of a cohesive look to the line. It kind of reminds me of Masters of the Universe in that way. In that you had a fish man and a skeleton man and a barbarian and a cowboy. It didn't make any sense. These don't make any sense to me. Like I don't know how these two people would know each other. But they're cool. I like the individual designs.
And this is the Skull Trooper's weapon. This guy's weapon. It's a bolt action sniper.
Sounds like you know your guns. Is that just from playing the game?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so the different skins, like this is a Season 5 Tier 1 Battle Pass skin. So this Battle Pass is like all summer themed and Viking themed.
Yeah, and this one is a Halloween themed one because, like, you know, it's a skeleton guy. And this guy was out in the item shop. So you had to buy him with V-Bucks. And
So, if I got this guy with a different skin, would he look like still a skeleton, or does he look totally different?
like, what do you mean?
Like, because if I understand, like, if you have different skins, it's the same character, but with a different... Like with G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes wears his commando outfit, and then he wears his ninja outfit, but it's still a Snake Eyes. So if I got this guy with a different skin, like this is his Halloween skin, if I put his Christmas skin on, is he just a red and green skeleton, or is he dressed like Santa Claus and looks
He
totally
doesn't
different?
really have a different style, but, like, he does have, like, a purple style.
And a green.
And a green
Okay.
one, yeah. And there's a glitch if you have it. You have to go into Paradise Palms and get a full loadout, and it might work, but it might not. You have to drop all your loot in one certain pool at a house, and then you might turn, like, a rainbow one, and you,
Okay.
like, change color.
Yeah, most Battle Pass...
I guess you had to be there. I don't know. Sounds cool.
Most
But-
item shop skins, they are mainly only like a few skins with different outfits on. Like Jonesy is probably the main one that a lot of people know. So I almost feel like it's just Jonesy in this costume.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
So who else do we got here? Are these the small ones now?
Yeah, these are the small ones, and they come with checklists.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
there's pickaxes,
Here, I'll show that up onto the
guns,
camera so they can all see what
backpacks,
we're talking about.
and
So there's all the different
stuff.
characters.
Yeah, this is only a Season 1
Different
checklist.
weapons. See, now, what me and your dad used to do, if we got a toy and then it came with a checklist like this, we would decide right away. We'd do pick season. I'd say, I'm getting him, you're getting him, I'm getting him, you're getting him. And then we weren't allowed to buy each other's guys. And by the end of the year, we'd have all of them. So do you guys collect together like that at all? Or?
No.
No. do you guys play together at all?
I have this guy, and this guy is the exact same as this guy.
Okay.
Just,
Different skin.
yeah, no, he's the same skin, just, it's a different form. So, like,
Yeah, different stage.
you can get the cloak with this, like the jacket.
Right. Can I see him?
Yeah, you collect like treasure chests at like EB Games, Walmart, Toys R Us.
Yeah, and this is what they
dude.
look like.
Compared to this look, I like this one a little bit more. He's a little less flamboyant now.
Yeah. And this is another guy. His name is Russ Lord.
You got him from
Rest
a Llama
Lord?
Pinata.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a Llama Pinata toy that you can get, and this is his backpack. It's like it goes to a T-Rex skin.
Now, so that Rex guy, is that backpack supposed to go with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
If you get the Rex skin.
I have seen him around. And so that's the thing I have trouble with. I don't know anything about Fort Nite, but sometimes I see these figures and I think, oh, he might be kind of cool to fit in with my G.I. Joes or something. But then I see the guy dressed as a dinosaur and the girl dressed as a teddy bear, and I just think they're too silly, and I don't understand. So do you guys think it's weird that some of them are kind of cool and scary, and then some of them are just stupid?
Yeah. So out of these kind of figures, I have Black Knight and Rex. And then out of the figures Luke's showing right now, I have Black Knight, the Visitor, Carbide, and Omega.
And this guy, his name's Raptor. And he was also out in the item shop. Okay.
Now this is the one I've thought about buying myself.
This guy?
Because I've seen him, and now he looks a lot. Now I should have got him out so I could show you the comparison. But just because he has a yellow mask like that, he reminds me of a G.I. Joe character called. Doug, do you remember what his name is? It's like Nullifier or Vindicator or Decimator. I think Decimator. So Decimator was a Cobra pilot, like vehicle driver, and he had a yellow mask like this, and I think he even had a brown jacket. And they never made him in the new style G.I. Joes. So I don't have a new version of Decimator on my shelf, and I kind of thought, well, maybe this guy would be a good stand-in. And then they repainted this guy, and he looks just like Firefly, right? Because it's the guy in the gray camo you can get. You know? This the same guy?
No, but almost the same.
Yeah, so there's the guy in the gray camo who kind of looks like Firefly. But the only problem I have with him, I don't think he'd fit with my G.I. Joes, is those eyes. The eyes are just way too cartoony.
Yeah, I think the other guy you're thinking about is Havoc, I think his name is.
Yeah. But he's cool. Maybe if I just put some goggles over his eyes, that would work. I have some goggles that would fit, probably. Alright, so is that everything?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
I also have
Be careful, you don't want Casey chewing on any of this stuff.
I also have this pickaxe, which goes to this skin, the drift skin. And this is his pickaxe.
Alright. Cool.
And I also have these two building materials. This one's the drift skin.
Alright.
And
so are these the display bases?
Well, so those are almost like building materials, and these two come with sprays that you could spray.
And this is the GG spray.
Okay.
Yeah, the Black Knight I have, he comes with a building pack like that. He comes with a few windows and a door.
I also have a few more backpacks and...
Now, is the game still as popular as it was?
Not as popular because Apex has been taking over. It's more like a more real life Fortnite.
So do you think this toy line will survive if the game goes away? Like if the game, say they don't put out another game, like, but they keep making toys that look like just as good as these ones. Are you guys still going to be interested in buying them, or do you only care because the games?
Well, I'll probably still buy some, but the thing is like at some point they'll run out of new material, and then I'll probably stop buying them because they might just have like new styles of the guys which aren't even in the game.
All right. Now, Mr. Silence over here, I might ask you a question. Who makes these? Is it Jazzwares, or does McFarlane make some of these? He's shaking his head. He doesn't. Because I know McFarlane makes some video game toys. Like they make the Call of Duty, and I think maybe Gears of War or something. And I was thinking they were making Fort Nite as well, but maybe they only make one of the scales. Because I know... have you guys watched my past episodes?
One.
Yeah.
One.
Well, because, yeah, I had an episode where I had a guy named Bobby Valla on, because he's making his own toy line, and he got a job at Jazzwares, and he mentioned working on Fort Nite figures. So, I don't know if that company took over these from McFarlane, or maybe them and McFarlane both do them. But, anyway, neither here nor there. I know you guys don't care.
And I also have some more backpacks, and this is one of them.
Yeah, and
Okay, that's a very schoolgirl backpack.
if you don't know the names, then they're like you
right
just flip to the section.
Yeah.
So this is called Bright Bag,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I also have a bow.
the cuddle bow.
Yeah, the cuddle bow.
Cuddle bow. You gotta have a cuddle bow.
The
Yeah.
Bright Bag comes with the Bright Bomber, and the cuddle bow comes with the Cuddle Team Leader.
And this backpack, it goes to this guy, Raptor, and you can put it on.
Satchel.
Now, when you guys play the game, do you kill each other with pickaxes?
No,
Sometimes.
Is it
Yeah.
look bloody, or is it
No,
just
no.
cartoony violence, like Looney Tunes or something?
So like, there's no blood, but when you do die, you like. There's like this little drone that almost like disintegrates you into the drone, and then you're back at the lobby.
Okay.
But you have to like
Cool.
hold a button to go back to the lobby, and if you don't, then you're just watching the person that killed you.
yeah.
And then if they die, then you're watching the person that killed them.
And
Okay.
this is the EB Games chest that you can get, and not all the guns that are in here came with it.
That's
it's
a
just
pretty good
I have
arsenal.
a lot of guns, and so this is a bolt action sniper,
Yeah.
and this is an RPG.
He has the and they're all color coded so that whatever color they are is the rarity.
So like, since this is purple, it's epic.
So gray is common,
It's
green is
you-
uncommon, blue
Is
is
epic
rare.
what it's called, or is that like a verb you're
No,
describing?
it's
Purple is epic, and then
Yeah.
The
gold is
verb or adjective.
legendary.
yeah, and this is legendary. It's a FAMAS, and
In the game, it's called the Burst SMG.
and this is a heavy shotgun.
Okay.
That was originally mine, but I already have a heavy shotgun, so I gave it to Luke.
And this is another Scar.
Okay. See, I don't know what most of my guns are. I don't know, I've never been a gun guy.
This is a pump shotgun.
Okay.
And that's an uncommon.
Now, just speaking of guns, you brought another toy with you. You want to show off that other thing you brought?
Yeah. This is a AR.
Okay.
And
That one I'm familiar with.
this is another color of the pump.
Okay. Lots of guns.
Yes.
This one is a silenced SMG.
Okay.
This one's another light machine gun.
So
Different
these guys
color.
have lots of choices when they want to shoot your face off.
And this is a drum gun.
A what? Drum gun?
Yes.
Kind of looks like a Tommy gun.
It is.
Yeah.
Tommy?
What they just call it, drum gun in Fortnite.
All right. So yeah,
This
you
is
brought.
my huge
this thing.
Nerf gun.
Yeah, that is pretty huge. Can't even get it all on camera. Yeah.
I'll hold it from
Well, I think we can see it.
Yeah.
And what does that shoot? Foam darts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like we could shoot one at you right now if you'd like.
Shoot it at your dad.
Hey, I will.
And if
I
we
will.
hear a yelp off screen, hey.
I will shoot it at that.
Here, reload.
You- So it's pretty rapid fire. So how many
I
bullets?
backfired your gun.
How many bullets does this thing come with?
A lot.
Yeah.
How many have you lost?
A lot.
Yeah. You can buy refills.
Yeah.
Come
Luke, you
Come
should,
here,
Luke,
Casey.
you should have brought your drum shotgun you have. It comes with like 40 bullets.
You guys have a few of these things, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke has way more.
And do you do water guns too? They still make super soakers and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Nerf gun and half water gun, half Nerf gun, and
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a super soaker so I can spray the cat when he tries to get out of the yard.
And there's a lot of attachments, like you can take this, it goes on the front, and this also goes on the front.
Okay.
And
that almost looks like a little robot character.
Yeah, you can just take the pieces off.
yeah,
Well, it's kind of hard sometimes.
yeah.
Alright.
And then
So you can't just all disassemble it like really quick like Rambo could or something?
now, this is the aimer. And
Is that the official? You seem to know your guns. I don't know if that's called an aimer. The sight? I don't know.
this is the back part. You can hold bullets with it, and it can also hold your other thing to put it on.
Okay.
And
Now, could you get on an airplane with this thing?
Probably not. There would probably be that.
They'd probably do a cavity search on you.
So out of these Fortnite umbrellas, I have both of them. It only says there's one because this is season 1. I also have the
You're kind of off camera there,
other
Alex.
beach umbrella.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Push
It's
over
the
here.
season
Make
5 victory
some room
umbrella.
for your brother. All right.
this is what it looks like with no attachments.
So what? I kind of didn't hear all that, but what good is having an umbrella?
Well, an umbrella means that you won a match of Fortnite, and so let's say
Can I get rid of this?
if you have this umbrella, I can't remember what season it is, but if you have the beach umbrella, then that means you gotta win in season 5. If you have like the cobweb umbrella, then you won in season 6.
Jesus.
If you
Now,
won,
do you guys have those masks?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you won in season 7, you'll have the snowman umbrella.
Which
if you
we
won in
have.
season 6, you'll have the palm leaf umbrella.
And we
Okay.
Sadly,
season 6. That's season 8.
I'm season 8,
Season 8.
and sadly we haven't won yet in season.
9, which
9.
is the coolest glider because
Yeah,
it's like
the
a
hologram.
see-through blue.
It's a hologram.
Well, you'll get there, I'm sure.
Well, it ends in like 4 days.
No,
Season-
3.
Season 9.
It's
Well,
3.
what are you doing here? You should be home.
Well,
Trying to get that umbrella.
With Daddy, Mr. Daddy, he won't let us play.
Mr. Daddy won't let
well, I haven't been playing Fortnite as much. I've more been playing my
Yeah, we
fun
could
game
probably
Jurassic
get a
World
win.
Evolution.
you. Yeah.
And, yeah,
Cool.
it's a fun game. It's almost like a building game where it's not like a game where it's like place down a building, place down that building, place down another building. Instead, it's like you actually have to build your enclosures. There's actually life and death because your dinosaurs could get too old. There's diseases. Dinosaurs
Cool.
can break out if they don't have like a certain, like,
Okay.
let's say they want like 5 people in their enclosure, and then you put 5 of themselves, then they'll be happy. But if not, then their comfort will get lower and they'll knock.
Yeah, this, I'm sure somebody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's all gibberish to me, but...
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you, since this is a toy show, let's talk a little
Yes.
bit more about some toys. So,
Yes.
what are some of your other favorite toy lines? Like, I know you guys, even though you're pretty young, you know a lot more about old 80s toys than a lot of kids because your dad is a toy nerd and your uncle's a toy
Yeah.
nerd. So what are some, like, old toy lines that you guys like?
Well, there are these like old figures my dad has. I can't remember what
I
they're
feel
called.
he's completely lost interest.
But
You want to get on here? I want your opinion, too. All right, go ahead.
they're like these little tiny figures that look all weird. Don't you have like green guys of them?
The muscles? Or...
Yeah, muscles, I think.
So just those little teeny guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what that stands for something? It's like millions of unusually small creatures lurking everywhere or something.
Really?
I think that's right.
That's
yeah.
what muscles
That's
stand
what muscle stands for.
Well, mom stands for made of money.
Yeah, I guess, depending on who your mom is. So, okay,
They could
those
be
guys are
rich.
cool.
Yeah.
But, like, you have He-Mans and stuff, too, right? Like, I know even just a
Yes.
couple years ago, I was still
Yes.
buying you He-Mans and Ninja Turtles for Christmas, but now I
Yes.
don't really do that anymore because it's not really your scene these days. But you liked He-Man when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite?
I'm not sure. Like, probably that dragon guy that you got me.
Oh, that's the guy I got you, so
Yeah.
Drago Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not really a classic character, but
He's still a He-Man.
yeah, he's cool. If you don't mind, just the microphone's gonna probably pick up all that sliding around and stuff. So it's okay if you don't want to do it anymore. But what about you? Do you like it? What's your favorite? Like He-Man or G.I. Joe, that sort of stuff?
Well, I don't really have any of that stuff. Well,
So you should come down so you're closer to the microphone.
I like G.I. Joe. Like,
So who,
yeah, I kind of like G.I. Joe. Like,
so who are your favorites?
I don't know any of the names.
I do like Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
And
Did you guys like the movies that they made?
yeah, I can't fully remember them, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about all those superhero squad figures you guys
oh
like?
yeah, the Superhero Squad. Well, he said like 80s toys or Superhero Squad 80s.
Well, that's anything really. We can talk about whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to be kind of jealous of your Super Squad toys. Because, Casey's eating your darts. You gotta be careful with these things with a dog around. Yeah, because you guys used to have those little squad guys, and they made them for Marvel and for Star Wars and for like all kinds of things, right? Like, what else did you have? Was there like Indiana Jones even?
He-Man.
Was there He-Man once?
Wasn't there? Or no, I'm thinking of the other
Transformers.
Those little ones that you had.
There's
Transformers, yeah.
Transformers.
So yeah, I liked how when you guys were younger and you had all those and they could all mix together.
We still have them.
Yeah, like they were pretty cool. That's the thing. I bet even when you guys are too old and say I don't need, I'm going to sell these. Your dad's just going to take them anyway. But yeah, they were cool. Yeah. What other stuff? Who's your favorite Transformer?
I do like Bumblebee, and like I haven't played with Transformers in a long time, so I can't fully remember all their names.
Yeah.
Plus, I haven't watched the movies in a really long time.
Did you see the Bumblebee movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like this almost like he's a bad guy, I know, but he's almost like a jet. It's not Starscream. But
Is it Blitzwing? That's the guy that was in the Bumblebee
Maybe.
movie. There's a bunch of jets. They all kind of look just like
Yeah.
Starscream, but all right.
I usually like guys with like visors over their mouth.
What, the Transformer guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, but kind of what they said now. Like if you look at the movies and the comic books, even the guys that have visors over their mouths, like Optimus Prime and Soundwave, those come off, so they all have like mouths and noses underneath. Yeah, which is it's different, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. Let me see. Now, is there anything that you like? See, because there's so many toys now, but like when me and your dad were kids, anytime a movie would come out or a comic would come out, we wanted there to be toys, and it seems like there was hardly toys of anything. Even though there was tons of toys for us to collect, like we liked G.I. Joe and we liked He-Man, but like there was no Ghostbusters toys when we were kids. Like they made toys of the cartoon later, but not of the movie. And then we wanted like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure toys or Young Guns toys or I don't know. Like there was lots of things that we wanted. Superheroes was probably the biggest thing because believe it or not, there was no like Spider-Man toys or anything like that when we were a kid. So is there anything that you've saw lately that you're like you loved that movie or you loved that cartoon and there's just no toys?
Well, not really, because like I feel like I have like the toys that I like the most, like unless it's like some sort of movie with like a monster or a robot in it. Then,
Yeah.
Or like an action movie that's almost like Fort Nite, then.
But see, like the new Godzilla movie that just came out. Now, we're in Nova Scotia, Canada. Maybe it's different in other areas. But I haven't seen any of those Godzilla toys in any stores. Have you? Like, have you seen them at Walmart or anything?
I haven't even seen the new movie yet, so.
But see, that's what I mean. Like, that's the kind of movie that if I was a kid and I went and saw it and then I left, I'd want to go get a new toy from it right away. And it seems crazy that there's no toys for some movies like that. I don't know. Like, the Rampage toys were really hard to find, too.
I found them, but they weren't out for very long. Just like when I got my Indoraptor for my grade 4 grading gift, I could either have chose the Indoraptor or the Baryonyx, because those were the two guys I had wanted, and I chose the Indoraptor, and it sucks to know that they still make the Indoraptor and they don't make the Baryonyx, but...
Yeah, but at least you have eBay now. When we were kids, if we didn't get something, it was just gone forever, it seemed.
Yeah.
I know another 80s toy you like to play with. Those old rubber wrestlers.
Oh, yeah, those.
The LGN wrestlers? Yep, so we probably can't hear him off camera there, but yeah, so your dad just mentioned those LJN, those big solid hunks of plastic wrestlers. We liked those too.
They're great for them because they couldn't break them.
Yeah.
So they played with those when he's like 2.
Yeah, and I probably would get the baryonyx on eBay if my dad would actually let me get something.
Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up here pretty soon. I don't know if is there anything else you guys want? Any other topics you want to talk about?
Not really.
How about you, Luke?
No.
No. Is there any shout outs to any friends or anything you want to do?
Wow.
Levi and Colton.
Yeah, do you think they'll actually sit through 40 minutes of us talking about toys?
Well,
No.
at school,
No.
I tried to tell some of my friends, and they're like, "Oh, nice." And I'm not really sure if they actually tried to look or not.
Probably not.
I told them. So, like, tomorrow
Well,
morning, I'll look at Fort Nite and tell them about this.
yeah, okay.
And
Cool.
yeah.
Well, hello, friends of Alex and Luke, if you're
Yes.
watching. Yeah, okay. So I guess we'll wrap it up. Doug, you sure you don't want to get on camera and talk about anything?
Get on camera, at least show your face. You sure?
I can't put him on camera today, of all days, because my brother didn't realize, I had to point out when he got here, that he's got a Hitler mustache. And he somehow didn't notice that he shaved his mustache and just left his little tuft under his nose. So I think that's probably extra why he doesn't want to be on camera, even though he didn't want to be on camera in the first place. But
Yeah.
you should let me get a little shot so I can cut away to it. No.
Yeah, it was an accident for him.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah. It is. I haven't seen him shave in a few days.
All right. Do this. I don't know. But all right. Well, so thanks a lot to my guests, Alex and Luke. And yeah, until next time. This is how I sign off. Just do a salute out the window. There we go. Cool. See ya.
Younger.
I don't know what it is. That's just usually how I just end the videos. All right.
So I challenged Uncle Mike and Luke to a Fort Nite dance battle.
All right. So what's the first one?
No sweat.
No sweat, not bad.
That's the no sweat.
Orange justice.
Well, do I have to do the no sweat or that one?
Yeah, you gotta do no sweat first, Alex.
Wait,
So
what?
we started with that.
So you have to do no
well-
sweat.
Yeah, do no sweat so you can do it.
Well, whenever we usually do a Fort Nite dance battle, it's if we repeat a Fort Nite dance.
So isn't this like floss?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember, Uncle Mike doesn't know any of that.
I don't know any of this stuff. All right,
We
so,
should
You gotta
restart.
teach him dance.
so arm behind my back, and then just arm
1,
swinging.
2,
Is that
and
it?
then behind you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So no sweat. Done. No sweat.
Flat.
The floss. Okay. Okay, so that's 2 arms together and then behind.
Yeah.
That, I don't know. How do I do? How do you rate me there?
I don't know.
Good enough.
Oh, what's that?
Is that the worm?
Want me to try?
I don't know if I'm allowed to put that on the internet.
That's
Is that
hard.
what you were trying to do?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Might be like a mousosaurus head.
Well, I just know how many times the animals have peed on this car. What am I supposed to do? How's that?
Good enough.
Sufficient? Alright.
Yeah. I hope that Mike really enjoys his time doing this video with you because he'll be divorced after this.
Alright, what else we got? The thumbs down?
That's all.
I think Uncle Mike should probably do this one.
Probably better than you guys.
Really?
These count as dances?
Yes.
Probably
Luke,
should
Mom,
go
like
I can handle them from here. There you go.
do an actual dance.
You gotta give him something more challenging.
I could use the break actually. I'm okay with the rest. Is that another dance?
I guess.
The shrug.
Luke dance. Oh, hi. Not bad. Okay, come on. Oh, now let's do this.
I'm sure sure it looks great with my belly jiggling.
One.
I would take the L boot. I see them on all the time.
Okay, let me know.
That's the dance that we see daily whenever we ask him to do anything.
Hey,
Okay.
look, my turn. So take the L. I'm not back here.
So that's
Oh, so you're doing W? Okay.
I kind of missed that one.
Okay, Luke, come on.
I'm sure we've lost all the audience by now.
Luke, do you need me to do something? Looks like I'd like to see a try video.
Okay, this is probably the last one. Let's say this is the last one.
Orange Justice.
Orange Justice. Alright.
Yeah, I know one.
It seems like you need a delay there.
I think you guys just got served.
One last one.
That's the finale? This is just like bad theater now.
Okay, Luke, it's my turn.
Make a challenging one.
So there's no guarantee this is going to make the cut of the video, but well, that's the Carlton, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, he tried to sue over that.
Mike knows that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Luke.
Don't ride the dog. Ah, Keith, you can. Come on, girl. There you go. Alright, so that's a wrap.
That is.
Bye-bye.